Fit like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 on the UK map. Weirdly, for a change, we're actually in profit. So I have noticed, I've let this play on a bit to see if this train would get any fuel. It's getting some fuel. It's actually decently fast as well, but I think it's because it was going downhill there. So no need to add a second train to the back of it. There's the Pepsi Concorde in the background. But yeah, if I let this run on, it actually does make money, which is extremely useful. Since I started with like 10 million and I'm now down to 5. But the government can always gift us more money to to keep things rolling. Now today we're going to do a couple of passenger lines. Now I want to get one out of Liverpool. Which is basically pretty much done, actually. So it would have to go along Junction from Hell here, and then go along this way. Now we are going to feed the. This is basically going to be a main wine. Yes, we're going to be making booze and sending it down here. Yep. This is basically going to be a main line. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, which is possibly fine. We could potentially have a fourth. So we could go out this way. Go to Liverpool, head up to Wrexham, definitely. One will head back to Bangor. And then the fourth one should probably go out again, under here, and then try and go into Manchester some way, somehow. So that's something we can do. So I want to get at least 1, 2, and then one to Manchester. Maybe even one to Birmingham as well. So it could possibly... Now Bangor is obviously very, 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 very small. There ain't much people here. How many? 237. So we could have possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we might actually have to add another 2 platforms to this, which is fine because we've got space over at this side. It will mean maybe having to push this one out to a further line. Do I want to delete this and start again? I kinda do. Or do I just add tracks to it? Let's maybe just add tracks to it to begin with. Now I don't know if any of this is gonna have to be catenaried. I don't know exactly which trains I am gonna use on here, but we'll take this one without the number board, because that looks like that with the yellow stripe, but it isn't actually that platform. It's a completely... Nah, it is the same. Right, that's sweet. So at least I figured that out. Took me long enough, but we've got it. Right, so here are our 5 platforms. Now this station is large. It doesn't need to be as large as it currently is. And now I'd like to double track this at some point as well. So... maybe just have that come out to there. Catenary, no, for the moment. And then I would actually like this, right, to come out here. And then have another one. Yeah. Right, so that will be the sort of line that goes out that way. I think I'll keep this depot here. It's become quite useful. And it will become quite useful in the future. Now I need to pop this in over here, but hopefully leave enough room for diamonds at the right hand side and the left hand side. It doesn't look hideous, so that's nice. No track over ballast clipping, which I absolutely despise. I would actually rather have, right, even though it's a severe pain in the hoop, for anyone who's actually played Transport Fever will know this, I would actually rather have it have something like that. So too much curvature or too much slope, rather than allow me to create track that places ballast over the track. I would actually rather have it say, hey, you can't do this, rather than have it, because the end result is just pure terribleness. That's absolutely god awful. Right, so we've got these lines up. Now I'll do Liverpool and Wrexham train first, because they're pretty much pretty much done. I mean, I still need to pop this into here, right? So I'm assuming that this is the same height. I might... Will you give me the end of that? It normally snaps to the end of that, right? Spin round that way. There's my wonderful shell truck. Right, I want this to extend out a bit more, right? And then roughly about here, try and get it in. Now that should be on the flat. There should be no ballast over track issue there. Now the reason I've extended it out a bit more is because I want this to come out here and go straight for a spell. So it's going to be a nightmare junction, like the other one that's just presently behind us. But this one is going to pop out. Hopefully the game will allow me, or it will remove some of these pillars to come out this way. So we're going to have to maybe take it down about here to get it in. And then I might push this junction that goes out to Birmingham a bit further out. I would really want it to come along here and then go into the station. Right, I've used possibly the wrong platforms here. In fact, no, we should be good, because I can add a single platform down there and have it sneak out and then go along there. Okay, so we're safe for Birmingham. We should absolutely be safe for Manchester. Yep, everything is on the left hand side here, which is totally fine. We can head out to Wrexham as well. To do that though, we would probably keep it on this line and then take it out, and then perhaps join it onto this line, or at least alongside this line, and then get up into there. But this one is ready to go, right? The Liverpool one should be ready to go. So let's try and build them, and let's try and get a couple of trains out, and see what the game actually decides. So go there. Yep. You head around to there. Yep. Right, so it's gone on the first line, which is really good because that's where I wanted it to go. It's sharing the line with the freight train. It comes along, it enters junction. No, this is not junction from hell. Junction from hell is actually here, so we need to signal up junction from hell, and then it's going to have to join this line here. Right, we'll close that for the moment, and then let's do some signaling for this. So you are absolutely going to have to stop right there. There's nothing using that presently, which is fine. And then stop that there. Yeah, I think this train will possibly have this sort of line to itself. Now I'm going to stop you back there. I want to stop you there, and I've got a signal in there. And then I also want to stop this train from being a thing as well, in case we need freight to come down here at some point. And yep, I placed that signal further back. I might actually place it here. So junction from hell is a good one. It's done. And then it can go around there. Right, a train. Now I can launch a train from this side, I think. Yes, I can. I can add a depot onto the end of here. I wouldn't mind actually, it's a bit uneven, but getting a tunnel out to there. I think I may be able to do that just to give the people of Liverpool slightly more choice when getting to the other side. Right, build that. It actually doesn't look too bad. In fact, doesn't look that bad at all. Right, now I can get the depot though. So select depots. Now I think for this one, if we don't find, there is the Welsh Arriva train, and I think we'll use that in the one that goes Bangor to Wrexham, maybe even Bangor out to Milford Haven. But for this one I want to use something along the lines of a first Great Western, which I do have. Yeah, first Great Western in blue. Add that. Now that's a 3, capacity of 93, and that might actually be perfect. It might be fine. In fact, I think it is fine. So we'll add that. We'll set it on line 1, which we have yet to rename. And then we'll go and check this guy out as it comes out of the depot. It's a wee bit lag central down here at Liverpool as well. I think it's because we're close to Manchester. There we have it, our first Great Western train, which is nice. Now there's a lot of people at Liverpool here want to go to Wrexham, and there's a lot of people here want to go to Manchester, so I think adding a couple of more trains to this. Now I might use that the green first Great Western and the one that goes down. And the other one, I might use the dynamic lines. I'll add HSTs. Now, it's not HSTs we are running here. It is these at the moment. So I think I've got a plan for that. Yeah. I've got a plan. Stick to plan. Don't deviate from plan. Right. So that's going to come out of there eventually. And then head off to Bangor, which is fine. Now we can do the other train, which goes to Wrexham. Now we'll have a look. Yeah, see, you've got that weird sticky out bit that I don't actually need currently. I'll have a depot there for that train. I could have launched the other train from there, which is nice to know. We will, in fact, do this first, lest I forget. So this will be rail passenger, Liverpool to Bangor. Right, make that red. Get the next line in. So you there, yes. And then go to there. Let's check your route. So it's all good there. Yeah, it's fine. So this will be rail passenger, Bangor to Wrexham. Right, now I need to change up the colour of that. So go here. I don't know if I still like this. It's kind of weird. It's kind of stupid. Manage line. Yes, please. Manage line. What do I want to do here? I want to change that to red. Right, and now I can absolutely get this train out from this depot. But we've used the first Great Western, right? I actually want to look and see everything that we've got. So Southwest trains, probably not. Southern Rail, probably not. Silverlink, I don't know where Silverlink runs. I could Google it. Regional Railways, Northern by Arriva, Network Southeast, probably no. London Overground, London Midlands, Greater Anglia, Great Western Railway. Add that. There we go. It's a 3, isn't it? Yep. Are these all going to be 3s, or we're going to mix them up? I think we're going to mix them up. Now I want to actually see what this looks like. But it's RLP Bangor to Wrexham. Now there's no present bus route here either, so no one will be able to get to this area, but it shouldn't take me long. That does not look like manage the vehicle. Oh wait, it says it is. Oh. Modify. That looks to me like a... Unless it says first... No, Network Southeast. Okay, so we're about to play a game here. Add that. Remove that. Modify. Okay, so this one is Network Southeast. So that is wrong, apparently. Okay, the game is about to commence. Remove that. Add that. Modify. So this one is correct. It's a silver link. The silver link, London Overground. Right, I sort of suspected silver link was something like that. Right, replace. So that's the silver link, London Midlands. Let's add this. Replace. Right, that one is actually correct as well. Manage vehicle. Replace. Silver link. Let's just try it, just in case. Add that. Replace. Yep, that's a silver link. So there's two of the silver link. What's the difference? What is the difference? 150 X silver link, London Overground, and so like cross country. Add. Replace. So that is actually a cross country train. So that's something. And then that, add, replace another silver link. Yep, that's correct. Now there's 21 of these to do, which is scary. Right, the first Great Western we know is the first Great Western, so I just added it on another line. Right, that is actually the Greater Manchester something regional railway. Okay, replace that then. And then we're on this, and this is the one. Yep, that doesn't work. So what I'm gonna check is, so go to there, right? Greater Anglia, find the Network Southeast, add that, replace. Have these been mixed around? No. No, they have not. So that's kind of annoying, because I want this. This looks nice. I want it in the green. Right, do we have this, though? Strathclyde. Okay, add that. Replace. No, that's not in the proper livery either. Oh man, that really sucks. Is there two? One there. Okay, let's try one of these. I'm assuming there's a Great Western in the 150-2. Strathclyde, Southern Railway, National, Regional Railway Sprinter, Northern Rail, Greater Anglia. No, there isn't. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks. What do we have in here? GMPT, Regional Railways. Well, that is no good at all. Wait. I'm pretty sure there's one of these in green. I think it's in here. No. Negative. Try the Sprinters. Northwestern. National Express, ScotRail, Merseyrail, Greater Manchester, Strathclyde. You know what? I'm going to add an Intercity. Replace. Right, I don't know why that Great Western is not playing ball. We'll add an Intercity to it. It sort of works. Man, that sucks. That really sucks. I wanted that to work. Oh well. I mean, this thing looks cool as well. Wait, you've lost your... This actually had intercity. Ah, it's got intercity written on the side of it. There. Now, a few more lines to do. And I want to get this banger one up and running. And then we're going to do the bus. So that needs to pop out alongside... Hello, where is the end of the track? There. And we then need to sort of feed it into that line over there, some way, somehow. Right, so pop this. In fact, get another one going into there. Too much slope. Okay, pull that back. Because this is going flat. It could actually be going up as soon as... Now you're going to need to go on that left hand side. You're going to have to go on that right hand side. Now do I want these to go on a separate line from the freight? I think I do. I think I do want it to go on a separate line. Now, Tidfall could probably use a few routes as well. We could at least get a route that goes Tidfall out to Wrexham at some point. Yeah, but at some point over here, look, you're going to have to fold it in or deal with that junction some way, somehow. Yeah, you're going to get folded in. Folding into the other track is the easiest, I think. Try and keep the speed up. 95 is fine. The trains we're putting on here don't even do that types of speed. So one there, one there. We've got that signal there, right? We'll replace that, and I'll remove that. Yay. And there's Concrete Bob heading back. Now, this train is running alongside here. And then I've got this that pops out. But I need this to maybe pop out. Yeah. And then join onto these lines to get into that station. Or do I? No, it can come along here. Bright Spark. I was getting way too complicated there. It will need to cross over at some point. Have I done the ability for it to do that? Possibly over here, but it'll slow it down quite considerably. However, we can get... Maybe... no. I was thinking Swansea out to Bangor, which would mean adding another platform. And both of these platforms are being used, but we can get a single one in there, join it up to here, right? Now it might have to take an obscure route and go up this way, and then maybe cut across there, which for 90% of it is going to be under tunnel. Try and get it under there and into there. That's a really obscure route, but I'm kind of liking the idea of that route. Now at some point though we do need to cross. It splits off here. Comes in then splits off. Okay, so if I build the line now, will it actually be a thing? Which lines are being used presently? All of them. All of them are being used. So let's configure this. Get me track up the side. Now this depot, this hideous depot, can go. You were a one-time thing. You can go so that I can then get my shiny new track into there. Right. Do that. Okay, now if I build the track, it should actually be, I think, new line. Go there on, so I'm assuming this is 1 now, right? It is, it's 1. Sweet. And then head out there. Right, so you're going in, you have chosen that, which I suppose is fine. However, if I do that route out to Swansea, I'm going to have to change that. Now, 1 for Manchester, 1 for Birmingham. No, I want to push this one. Manage line, right? Push you out to platform 5. Right, now it's still a thing. It's still a thing that works. So let's rename it. So this is RLP. Bang Milf. Sweet. Good old Bang Milf is back on the go. Right, and then I can maybe get a second one. Yeah. We'll be fine. Will we be fine? I'm sure we'll be fine. Add that to there. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Now, easiest thing to do. Actually, this is going to look stupid. If it works, I will take it. No, too much curvature. Take it slightly further back. Too much curvature. I could make this platform smaller, or what I probably should do is delete that. Once the autosave is done, come on, autosave. Right. Yeah, I probably should just bring that into there like so, and then no, this has to come back a bit because the line has squished itself together. Right, you go in there. You whoa, go there. Now that is actually a thing. Let's check that Bang Milf has not got confused. No, Bang Milf is good. And then I want a depot over here. So building. Place that there. Slightly high. The intercity train is back already. How did you get there? How did you get back and forth so quickly? There we go. Right, now I can launch 2 trains from there. Right, so that train is ready to go. Wait, is it? Maybe. I'll buy it anyway. Right, what the hell are we going to use for this? Probably that Arriva train, which is actually up in here. Arriva trains for Wales. Add. Set it on a line. You are going to go RLP Bang Milf. First line in the first line there. Right, now because they're up and running and there's no bus here, I think I should actually get a bus station up and on the go. And I've got the almost the perfect one. I might take a delete. Might have to delete a slight number of places here. Right, go passengers because there's a lot of stuff in here. This one, right, now terminals 2, yes, street lanes 2, city new, tram track no, cargo don't know. Right, that's fine, right? So it's gonna go into there. Streets can be curved. That's not as curved as I would like. There's curved. Right, so they can now walk into there. Smashing. Right. Now, there are people over here, which I would greatly love if they didn't build houses and stuff over there, but there ain't many places for Bangor expand. And now this is going to be a disaster, so we're going to delete that. Right. Now I should probably build something like a track or something over here to get rid of that, or a wall or something. Now they've started coming down here as well, but I think what we're going to have to do is just do the literally the best that we can do. So that bus station will probably cover a few people over here, right? And if we do that there, that covers quite a lot. Okay, and then I'm going to have to push it as far out as there to try and cover the stuff that is going up there. Now I'm going to delete that. Now even though I build this type of road here, which is what we want, the game is paused, right? So this is player owned. I own it. Don't touch it or upgrade it or change it for anything else, right? As far as Bangor is concerned, this is your limit. Now I'm going to leave that depot in there, and I'm going to help them out slightly by building a road that goes up there. Now they can build stuff in there if they want to, or maybe even get a road that goes along there. Right, build in there if you want to. Don't build anything over here. You can build out that way if you want to. I mean, what does this cover? Covers everything over there. We've got more residential buildings down here, so I'm actually going to get a bus stop right there. I mean, other factories and stuff might be going in here, so I need to be weary of that. Right, let's get them a bus. So go there, go there, go there, go there. I am not going to bus lane this because most of Bangor is medium street. I am, however, going to paint it yellow, and we are going to change this to Bang Commuter. Right, now the bus is going to do a weird turning thing, which I normally would absolutely despise, but this time we're going to leave it as so. For go passengers, this thing is good, 40 passengers, but it's super expensive to run per year. These are Greater Manchester buses. I think we should stick for red for Wales. Buy that. In fact, the one time I'm going to run one of these Volvo buses is now. And I'm only going to have one running on it. So be prepared for terrible profit margin on that bus. Now there are trains, so people might use this straight away. It's only in range of these buildings here, that's no use. So we are going to have to get people out to there. Now this is looking right. You are the Bangor to Milf train. So we've got first Great Western heading to Liverpool, Welsh Arriva trains heading to Milford Haven, and we've got an intercity train going to Wrexham, which is totally fine. Now, do I want to sneak in the Manchester train? How difficult is sneaking in the Manchester train actually going to be? Difficult-ish. It's going to have to come down that way, right? Right, remove pillars. Remove pillars, please. Okay, so it kind of removed some pillars. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the second line in. Yeah, you can remove that. You can move that pillar somewhere, right? So what I'm going to do is something that is really stupid. Make sure the game is paused. Now remove that pillar. Yes, see, it removed that one. Then go back in there and go back in there. Right, et voila. See, that wasn't too hard. Now I spent great care getting this junction in because it was a nightmare junction, and now I'm gonna have to delete it and get it sort of rebuilt. Join up to that. Keep going. Now, be mindful that you also want to get a Wrexham to Manchester train in as well, which I have taken very little consideration of. Right, who uses stuff in here? Let's have a look. Right, so we're going to get another train there that goes out to York, and it's going to use that left hand side. So we need it, these two at least, to come into there. Now this area here looks cute. Let's go in. Now, remember that the last time you tried to interfere with this station, the game crashed. So let's not have that again, maybe. Right, so we'll wait for the save. A hell of a long save. Ah, there we go. Right. Right, oofed. And oofed. So we can sort of pop off there. Right, we are not going to be able, not by a long shot, right, to get this down in time. Oh, what are you speaking about? I can bring the bridge round. Ah. Right, I was speaking absolute nonsense there. Forget whatever it is I just said. Alright, now I think people... is this going to be dodgy? Are you going to be upset once I do this? Alright, sort of keep it away from the station. I'm actually terrified of this station. Literally. It's one of the scariest stations I've ever worked with. It looks really good, but my god, is it temperamental. Right, bring that down there, and then it goes under the bridges here. And then we'll have one there, and then we shall have to... Right, well, we've got Junction from Hell round 2. Everyone is going to have to stop there, possibly. Right, but that should now actually be a thing. So, new line, right, go to there. Nice. And go to there. Okay, it looks so far so good. Change it to red. RLP banger to man, bang man. And I can actually launch a train from the other side. So let's do that. Wait, can I launch a train from the other side? Where is Bang Man going in on? Okay, so we can't launch a train from the other side. But I can launch it from the Bang Man. The Manchester side. And even though I think this train is supposed to be like for areas just outside Manchester, right, we'll get a one-timey depot in here. I love a one-time depot, mate. Pop that in there. Find out where Bang Man is actually going in. It's going in on the left. I want it to go in on the right. So 7. Yes. 7. I'll keep this here. Whoa. I'll keep this here for the moment, right? And then the train that goes to Wrexham in a later episode will get popped into there. Right, now, lots and lots of variants of this. We know that this one is correct. So, Greater Manchester, Passenger Transport Executives, red. Let's buy one of those. Let's get it on. Bang Man. Bang Man should be the new winner. It is. It's the new leader in rail passenger lines. Right, so that one should now be a thing. So what's that we did? 1, 2, 3, 4 lines today. I think that's a new record. Regional railways, you say. Does it not say Greater Manchester on it? Anywhere? What's that? Ah, that's an M. Okay, that makes sense. Right, so you can head off to Bangor. Right, on that line, and then at some point I can pop the line out here and then get another train into Wrexham. Yay me. And then I can get a train from Tidful down to Wrexham. Right, is there anybody here yet? Negatory. Where is the old loser cruiser? Well, it's West Midlands travel, but hey ho. I didn't actually realise it had a West Midlands livery. I thought it was just a generic Volvo. Oh well. That is fine. Right, so down you go. Are you 3? 3 whole people. So 3 whole people. Everyone's on their phones. Is this the bus that comes with free Wi-Fi? It's a bit early for Wi-Fi in 1995. That's a hell of a turn, actually. So 3 people and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 trains. So 1 person each on a train would be nice. It's weird that there's no trains here at the minute. Oh, so you sort of pop out that way and then go into there. Only 1 bloke. No, 2. Ah, they're materialising from... Uh-oh, she's got... sideways syndrome. Sophia. It's like, you know when you're walking and there's like a really high wind and people sort of lean forward into the wind? I think she's almost sorted herself out there. Maybe she's been handcuffed and she's escaped from the 5-0 with her handcuffs still on her back. I'm sure one of our diligent train conductors will notice that our hands are handcuffed behind our back and reporter to the local plod. Landscaping. Yeah, make that a bit smoother. Okay, so we've got a lot of trains running today. There are actually none anywhere to be seen. Right, so one person wants to go to Manchester already. One person wants to go to Bangor. And third person it's probably Sophia. She's probably having difficulty buying a train. Oh, she wants to go to Wrexham. Now, if you're being chased from the plod, probably moving to the next town over is not probably a stellar idea. You should maybe try and go further afield. Although from Wrexham she can jump on an intercity train that can take her all the way up to Glasgow. It's pretty far away. Right, anyone in this bus now? 23, there we go. So people are using it. Anyone here? A great many people. 43. This bus might actually make a profit. Over here, 22. That's almost 43, 60, 80 odd people. 90 odd people. I would say by the time it's done a whole route that half the city will be ready to board a train. I was kind of hoping a train would appear so I could end the episode. Let's maybe go on our first Great Western train if it's in a nice place. Where are you? Oh, you were actually arriving at Liverpool. Okay, well that sucks. I want to look at the trains. Where is... Nah, no one wants to go to Bangor from Liverpool. That kind of makes sense. Bangor Wrexham train. Hey, it's actually arrived in Bangor and we've just left there. Right, I could set these up to wait for like full loads and stuff. Maybe to eliminate some of the traffic on the line there. But yeah, we'll leave it there for that episode. I suspect the Greater Manchester train should be arriving fairly sharpish as well. But yeah, we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. I've been Danny Boy, this has been Transport Fever 2 on the UK map, and I will catch you later.